What's going on, everybody? It's JR McKee, streaming executive, the #1 streaming executive in the game.
Whoa, yeah, Tell them I want it in cash, I don't care if it's ones, I don't never take checks. Tell them I paid all my dues and I didn't pay taxes, but pay me respect. I've been in this shit for too long, I know ins, I know outs, I know where they can lay. I broke down the door, I pursued it. Can't no one stop what I'm moving. Can't no one stop what I'm moving. Already did what you doing.
Basically, you're on Music Power Respect, the YouTube channel that's all about giving out shared information on how to become successful as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a human being. So go ahead and subscribe to Music Power Respect with the guy, JR McKee. So basically, I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I was an artist and I wanted to get my Spotify streams popping. That's what we're talking about today. So, how to grow your streams on Spotify. There are many ways to go about doing this, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do. The first thing that I would do is I would make sure that I'm using the Spotify for Artists pitch tool. That's #1. How do I do that? I upload my music to my distributor about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks in advance. As much advance you can give it, the better, but at least 2 weeks in advance. Why am I doing this? Because I want to give it time for that song to reach my Spotify for Artists backend and what's called a pitch tool. Now, once it reaches the pitch tool, I'm going to pitch it through the pitch tool at least 7 days in advance of it coming out. That's the key. 7 days in advance of it coming out, so that A, I have a chance to get an editorial playlist, but more importantly, B, I don't miss out on algorithmic playlists because that release radar is very powerful. So that's step 1. That's #1 to how I'm going to grow those streams. #2, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pre-save campaign. You know what you do with all that 2, 3, 4 weeks lead time? You get that link and you create a pre-save campaign. So I'm telling everybody that follows me, hey, my new song is coming out in 2 weeks. You better pre-save it or you're not my homie. That's what I'm doing. Pre-save campaign going strong. Now, once my song is out, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that song and I'm gonna take every other song that I love from the artists that I love, and I'm gonna make a playlist, and I'm gonna put that song right at the top of that playlist. And I'm gonna tell everybody once again, hey, I have the best playlists out. You need to be listening to my playlist. And so while they're listening to all those other songs that we all love, they're also listening to my song. So that's the third thing that I'm doing to make sure my song is getting heard. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put so much content around that song. A lyric video, a music video, acoustic video, a TikTok video, a Triller video. I'm going to put every piece of content around that song possible, because the more people see and hear those videos, the more they're getting tuned into my songs. So now we have 4 things that we're doing to make sure our Spotify is growing. So the next thing I'm going to do, now that I have my playlist going, I use my release radar, I use my pre-save campaign, and I put as much content around the song as possible. You know the 5th thing I'm going to do? I'm going to start a follower campaign. Because when you have followers on Spotify and you use release radar, it sends an email to every follower you have the next time you drop music. So now that my song is out and I'm working it and everybody's listening to that song, I'm going to make sure they're following me on Spotify. So I'm going to start a campaign and I'm going to say, hey, if you want to hear my new song first, you need to be following me on Spotify. And I'm going to make sure everybody and their mama is following me on Spotify. So those are 5 ways, 5 things you can do to grow your streams on Spotify. Go ahead and do all of those things, then leave me a comment about how your streams grew, because that's exactly what's going to happen, because you've been tuned into Music Power Respect, and we gave you the keys to growing your Spotify streams. Don't forget to comment below any other video ideas, because I know you guys have questions and I have answers. Any other videos you want to know about, any other questions you have, comment below. And if you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, go ahead and tap into my streaming business masterclass, because that's where all the keys are. On YouTube, I give you key by key. In that masterclass, you get all the keys on demand. So go ahead and purchase that masterclass because knowledge is power. I'll see you guys on the next video. I am JR McKee, the #1 streaming executive, and you're watching Music Power Respect.